All right, this week we're going to talk about drags. We're going to talk about your under drag, we're going to talk about your inverted drag, your front drag, and your behind the back drag. So these moves are really, really good to do, especially when you're focusing on stopping. Obviously, I want to warm you guys up, but whatever you're having struggles with or problems with, either going left or going right, or let's say it's your front drag, make sure you're really locked in and focus on it. So right now, just want to work on our dribble placement. We have 3 spots. I just want 1, 2, 3. So I want you really to exaggerate your stance. I'm just going here. 1, 2. Got to be able to put the ball in a specific spot. Every time you go back to home base, it counts as 1. We're getting 10. Once you get your 10, make sure you get 10 opposite as well. Working on manipulating the ball, putting the ball exactly where you need to put it every single time. Same thing, we're going here. 1, 2, and then we're going through. I want to add some speed to it now, so every time 1, 2, and through, 1, 2, through, 1, 2, through. Hear the rhythm. Working on placement, speed. Don't move your feet. We're going 20 reps here. Make sure you get 20 reps total. That's going to be 10 right and 10 left. Now we're going right, left as I release. My left hand now is going to push the ball back to that 1, and I'm going behind the back. So we're going 1, 2. I'm pushing back to 1 behind. 1, 2, push back to 1. 1, 2, push back to 1. 1, 2, I'm pushing every time. Right now, warming up, focusing on my placement. We're staying with 20 right now. Pushing back now. I'm moving my body, I'm moving my weight in this as well. So I want to make sure as I push the ball, my weight shifting from left to right. Next, we're going to add them together. So I go 1, 2, I push back to 1, then I go through the legs. 1, 2, push back to 1 and through. 1, 2, 1, through. 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 This is more now focusing on moving your body. Also with the placement of the basketball. Here, make sure I'm aware I'm not staring down. I'm also not staring up. I'm just aware of my surroundings. Also, placement of the dribble. Make sure you guys get 20 total between the legs here. All right, everything we start off right now is going to be in our drop stance. So I want to start with our drag under, right? So our under drag. So I want to drop under drag. Everything's just going to be 5 right now. 5 right, 5 left. Make sure you work both sides. So I'll start off with my drop. I'll drop. I'll go inside foot step. I'll step, boom, and I go under. Drag it back out. Once I get back to home base, I'll drop, take that dribble step, boom, drag it, go under. If I really want to sell my drive, I can get my fingers to the floor. So I can drop, finger to the floor to get low, drag it back. I'll drop, boom, get my finger to the floor. That's going to be my under drag. Make sure I get 5 right and 5 left. Now we're going to go to our behind the back drag, right? So now as I dribble drop, I'll drop. Now I'm going, boom, behind the back. I don't have time right now to go here. Maybe that defender's a little tighter on me. Now I'm dragging that ball back, replacing back. I'll drive, pop, boom, drag it back with my handle. Boom, working on this, that under or that behind the back drag. And then last one's gonna be my front drag, right? I drop, now I have space and I'm dragging the ball, boom. I'm being aggressive and I'm pulling that ball back right with my front. Boom, pulling it back, get back to my spot. Dribble, front drag, and my last one is the inverted drag. So once I take that step, now it's 1, 2. I want to have an anchor foot where I'm able to pull back. I don't want both feet to go here because now I have to reach and go back. So it's really important that when I take this dribble, I have an anchor foot where I can pull the ball back. I can get back to that spot. I sell the drive, boom, pull back, sell the drive, pulling back every single time. All right, right now, with every single rep that we do, I just simply want 1. So I want to under drag 1. I want to be able to have my front drag 1, behind the back drag, and then also my inverted drag. All right, so we're going to have 4 total finishes on each rep. Make sure you focus on every single drag. If I'm struggling with one, get multiple reps. So as I go, I'll start off, I'll get my under drag and I'll switch. If I have my front drag, it'll be my switch. If I have my inverted drag, I'm gonna replace. If I have my behind the back drag, it's also that switch. So remember, one more time, if I get into my under drag, I'm here, I wanna get to the cone, I go under, boom, I switch, I'm pulling the ball back to my pocket, so I'm able to protect. I'm taking 1 dribble, 2 steps. 1 dribble, 1, 2. I'm selling left, my last step right here, I'm getting to my Euro to finish. Which one you choose to do, make sure you get every single rep. selling my left right to my Euro step. I'm going behind the back now. Behind, switch, 1, 2, right to my Euro finish. Make sure we focus on doing both sides. So now, if I'll get to my front drag and I'll switch, I'll sail, get to my Euro, right to my finish. I'm gonna sail like I'm driving baseline. My defender cuts me off. So I get to my inverted drag, boom, they cut me off. I sail this drive, I'm going 1, 2. I'm just simply gonna spin and finish at the rim. That defense is trying to take me away from the middle. Once they force me back towards the middle, they try to cut me off and I'm spinning. So I get right here, 1, 2, I place 1, 2, spin off, being able to finish right at the rim. Stay low with the spin, work on ripping with the elbow as well. We're going 5 finishes. Make sure we focus on both sides with that. Part 2, so I got 5 here, 5 there. That's gonna put us at a total of 10. Focus on that finish. Now, as I get into my inverted again here, I'm going invert, I replace, 1, 2. Now I go back through the legs. So I said like I'm going middle. He thinks I'm going back. I have to get skinny. I'm going 1 dribble, right, right. I'm finishing on the opposite side. Of course, when I do the opposite as well, make sure it's left, left. So watch the footwork. Drive, pull it back, go back through, 1 dribble, 1 right, right, finish off the glass. Being able to get skinny on the drive, also having good footwork. Right, right, 5, left, left, 5 as well. Now, last one, I'm going to my in and out cross. So I go in and out cross. I'm going 2 big steps, 1, 2. I'll get right to my under drag. I'll switch again, once again, pulling the ball back. When I start to drive here, I'm going behind the back and it takes that dribble. I'm not going with the dribble once I go behind. So I want to go right to an instant pickup to finish. We can work on both feet, jumping off the left to finish and jumping off the right to finish. Move is going to be an in and out cross. I'll go into my in and out cross, right? I go to my under, I'll switch. As I go behind, I'm picking that ball straight up and I want to go right to my finish. I don't have time to take that extra dribble. I see an open gap. I see an opportunity to the rim and I want to get the ball to that rim as quick as possible. So shift, shift, stop, change angle, boom, change, here again, being able to finish. Make sure we focus on both sides, 5 right and also 5 left. All right, here's our series right here, right? We're focusing on our drags. So make sure we're paying attention. Everything's a dribble drop, so check. I'll dribble drop, attack, under drag, boom. Once I under drag, I'm gonna place my feet and shoot the ball. Obviously, we know it's one of the worst shots in the game of basketball, so make sure the cone is a little bit further away from that 3-point line, but I still focus on our mid-range. So it's a lot of shots right here. So make sure you have a partner. I'm going dribble drop, under drag, replace. I have 5. Behind the back drag, 5. That's 10. Front drag, that's 15. I had the same exact thing on this side as well. Under, 5. Behind the back, 5. Front drag, that's 5. So we have 15 and 15. That's gonna put us 30, and we're doing that from both wings. So I have 15 on the right wing, I have 15 on the left wing. We have our 30 makes. Stay with me here. Now as we get to the top of the key, I'm getting to my inverted drag, and then I wanna attack. So I attack, I wanna get my inside foot to the cone. I attack inside foot to the cone. Boom, here's my opportunity. I want 2 dribbles now. 1, 2, I'm attacking, shot. I have my 5 makes. Same thing, opposite. I'll drive, invert it, replace, 1, 2, boom, I have my shot. That's 10. Now, I have one more change. Really see your handle. Invert, attack, another change. I'm getting to that elbow. 5, that's gonna be 15. Same thing, opposite. Get into the opposite elbow, and that's gonna put us at 20 makes. Boom, now I attack. I go quick behind, and boom. So I have 15, 15, and 15 total, all for our pull-ups. Make total is gonna be 15 and 15, that's gonna be 30. 15 and 15, that's gonna be 30. And then a total of 20 right here. So that's gonna put us at a total of 80 makes, focusing on our under drag, front drag, behind the back drag, and also our inverted drag. And to get our last 20, we're just gonna focus on our rip to pull up. Everything I rip to pull up is gonna be here from the wing. We're gonna get to the short corner. So I'm gonna rip, 1, 2, I'm gonna be able to pull up. I want 10 makes from the right wing, getting to that short corner. Opposite wing, I want 2 dribbles also pulling up, getting to that short corner. So now we're at a total of 100 pull-ups really focusing on our under drags and a really drag series. And then before you get water, then I want to be able to make 10 free throws, see if I can make 9 out of 10. Stick to your routine, knock down the shot, just about try to be as consistent as possible, 9 out of 10 before you get that water break.